Regular watchers of this channel know that on Thursday nights I am a co-host of a wrestling talk show called From the Rafters Radio. It airs from 7 until 9 p.m. Central Time. Again, on Thursday nights. The links here below you can check out and listen to us, or search us out on iTunes. We have a lot of fun. It's 5 friends who kind of hang out and talk wrestling for a couple of hours, from the indie scene to the bigger promotions like ROH, Chikara Pro, as well as TNA, and of course the WWE. And one of the fun parts of this show is the fact that we get to have interviews. We've had guests like Sheamus, Jerry the King Lawler, Cobalt from the Batiri, who are part of Chikara Pro, manager Veronica from Chikara Pro. So we've had a lot of different talent brought in. Adam Testa, who's one of the co-hosts, writes for the Ring Post blog as part of the Baltimore Sun, helps us hook up a lot of these interviews, most of them actually so far. And most recently, or one of our more recent interviews, was with Booker T, the SmackDown general manager, and he talked to us about his new book, From Prison to Promise. And, you know, it was really a great opportunity to talk to him. Here is a portion of what he had to say.
Remember your early days with Global and when you were wrestling in Texas. And back then, you know, did you feel like you were going to become a superstar? I know a lot of young guys today, they say, you know, I'm going to be the WWE champion someday. Did you have that kind of motivation and drive, or how did you find the motivation to become such the success that you are today?
You know, that question, you know, get asked a lot. You know, I never, never thought about the championship. I never dreamed of being the world heavyweight champion. That's never a dream that I never ever had. It actually happened. I remember a guy by the name of Chris Cruz told me one day, he said, "Booker, one day you're going to be the world heavyweight champion." I started laughing at him. I'm like, "You're crazy. That's never going to happen." You know, but I never worked for championships. You know, I always worked, to be the best on the card. I always want to be the best in the locker room. I always want to be the most talented guy in the ring. I want to go out and perform at the highest level, you know, and get, you know, that Shakespeare, you know, that Phantom of the Opera, Romeo and Juliet encore every night. And that's what it's always been about me. And I always tell the young guys, if you work for that right there, championships just seem to come along with that. You know, every championship I've won has been because the fans wanted me to be in that position. They cheered for me. They brought the signs. You know, they raised the roof, you know, for Booker T back in the day, you know. And it's always been about them with me. And I know that sounds cliche, you know, but I honestly know, you know, unlike a lot of, you know, guys who come to the business, you know, without the fans, you know, it wouldn't be, you know, us superstars, us so-called WWE superstars. It would be none of that without the fans, you know, supporting us and, you know, and buying that ticket each and every time. That's really what it's all about.